So right on the syllabus, I wrote, trust the process. And I know some of you are thinking, trust the process? I'm trying, but now a few of you are floating along light and easy, happy as can be, no stress. You know exactly what you are doing, where you are headed, and what you need to do. But the majority of you, I think, feel like pulling your hair out and are about to tell us that you indeed do not trust this process. And what exactly is the process anyway? Because it certainly doesn't seem to be working. You might be wondering, is this really the process? Stick with me, because I hope by the end of this video, you might feel a tiny bit better. A few days ago, one of you wrote me this in an email, and I think it was just wonderful. You wrote, I think I have more confusion than clarity at this point. And I actually laughed out loud and hit myself on the side of my head thinking, I almost forgot the trust the process video. I've been doing this for so long that I forgot this phase. Everyone feels this confusion. And I say things to you like, follow where the path leads, or go where your research is taking you. And you see something like this in your head rather than a perfectly straight road, right? Or maybe you see this and you know where you're headed, but your head is filled with too many options and you don't know exactly how to get there. This confusion really is part of the process that I'm talking about. And yes, it is the process. Not only is it normal, but you need this confusion to move forward. Here's the thing. In qualitative research, you go in with an unknown, with a sense of true inquiry. Of course, that's scary and confusing. But if you start off already knowing what you're looking for, that's not much of a project, and it's pretty dull. You also need to go in with a really open mind. Having an open mind means that you are also open to change and learning new things along the way. This can also be confusing as you settle in on your final idea. But be flexible with your confusion right now. And honestly, just like your literature searches, this too is a balancing act. The research you are doing, the projects that you are embarking on, this process should leave you feeling a bit unbalanced. You need to constantly be questioning. The emails I'm getting that ask, should I be doing this? What about this for a final idea? Or, I'm really interested in learning about this, but those are really good. Write those questions down. Try to look at different perspectives. Let your ideas sit with you for a bit and keep reading. Balancing means kind of teetering back and forth between ideas and directions. There are no absolutes to this. You need to feel comfortable with this idea of going back and forth and feeling a little off center at first. But soon you'll begin to settle in. You'll kind of find your footing. As you continue to narrow your idea and zoom in on what you really want to do, continue to figure out your project option and balance that with the best type of delivery format with your intended audience, it will all fall into place. But right now, you're still in that teetering place because you're still trying to figure out what you want to do, how you want to do it, and why you're doing it. That just takes some patience, a little trial and error, independence, and a lot of trust in yourself. Frustrating? You bet. You need to figure it out on your own. I'm not telling you exactly how to. But soon your confusion will all of a sudden start to lift, and you'll notice something about your research project that seems a little clearer if you just focus just a little bit closer. But it always happens. And then things will fall into place. And your path ahead, although still wobbly, because you really do always want to feel a bit unbalanced with research. You should always have unanswered and lingering questions. But trust the process. You have to muddle through your confusion. Trust it. Trust us. I promise.